Celeste of Astrology by Celeste. I'm here on this beautiful Wednesday morning with the Astro and the Oracle program. Now I'm early, which is unusual. I thought I felt a little earthquake, which is quite possible with Uranus stationing tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Yes, welcome. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Manifester and ZTNAC. And I don't know how to say it, but I love it. What does that say? It says, good bad ugly, something. I love your complex handle. If you could put in the comments, what is the beginning? Gubu. What does that mean? My mother used to say good guga muga. So it's like an expression of, oh my goodness, kind of thing. Thank you for that memory of my beautiful mother. Yes. Hey, Bay Rose and Mary and everyone. Okay. Hi from Toronto. Manifester. We may be countrymen soon. Okay. We are in the Twilight Zone. It's official. It's the Twilight Zone. We just have to recognize this is the place we are. Well, you can choose your adventure. Do you feel like, and you can put it in the comments, you're in the Twilight Zone. For younger people, maybe don't know what that is, but it was a TV series back in the day and some movies when I was growing up. I'm not that old that I was watching the TV series, the original. But anyway, you can choose the Twilight Zone. You can choose Oz. Are we in the land of Oz? And just waiting to find out what the wizard is going to do next. That's B. Are we in C, behind the orange curtain, feeling like we are moments away from pure, Soviet-style rule? Or D, what would D be? So we said the Twilight Zone, Oz, the land of Oz. Okay, so A is the Twilight Zone. B is the land of Oz. C is behind the orange curtain. D is Dante's Inferno. And E is, what are you talking about, Willis? Everything is just fine. So those are your choices. You can put which one you want in the comments. A, B, C, D. Oh, I got to remember what A, B, and C, D, what they were. Let me write it down real quick, and then we'll get going with the Astro and the Oracle program. We are not going to let these people break us. This is what they're trying to do. Shock and awe, destabilize us mentally. The North Node is in the sign of Pisces. Illusions, delusions, confusion. People are like, what's going on? Where am I? How is this even possible? How is this happening? Is this legal? These are the things that people are experiencing. Now, the thing I saw just before I came on was apparently the Wizard of Oz has called King Charles to buy Canada. Isn't that lovely? With what money? Okay? Anyway, it is just a lot. And we've got to ground ourselves as much as we can. And this is why I'm going to use the Clairvoyant Oracle today. This is a beautiful oracle deck by Belinda Grace and illustrated by Tarn Ellis from Rockpool Publishing. And I'll put a link in the show notes or whatever you call it, the caption, and when I post the cards, because I think we need something to help us. We have a new moon in Aquarius that just started a couple hours ago. This new cycle where Aquarius rules the collective. And how are we going to stay grounded and in good health because the South Node's in Virgo. I mean, there's a tuberculosis outbreak that's worse than 100 years in Kansas. You know, around the election, I kept getting there's something the matter with Kansas, and I wasn't thinking tuberculosis, but here we are. And then we have this bird flu stuff and all of this, you know, I haven't heard recently about the thing that makes you shoot things out from both sides. What is that called? It's a stomach thing where you get it on the cruise ships. Whatever that's called, that's been going around too. I haven't heard about that recently. But there are flus. There are like 4 flus too. So staying healthy physically is so important right now, especially because on March 13th, we have a lunar eclipse in Virgo. Virgo is a sign of health, and it's a South Node lunar eclipse. So there's this drain on all things Virgo. Virgo rules are routines and rituals. You expect to go to the grocery store and see eggs and be able to purchase them. They're not there in Trader Joe's anyway, in California where I live. But they may be other places, but their prices are expected. I saw something to go up like 20%. So yeah, so staples, especially for people with tight budgets, could be more difficult to acquire. So that's something we're going to be seeing with that South Node lunar eclipse. Health concerns. We'll get full visibility in some way about what's going on health-wise, despite what, you know, they're trying to shut down all these organizations, government agencies from sharing information. So we're finding it out in different ways. With Pluto and Aquarius, you're not going to silence. People are going to find out the information. We have social media and all kinds of other things. At least we do today. But anyway, yeah, so that's a big thing. And increases in anxiety, because it's really important that we not catastrophize as much as we can, because we can just let our anxiety go bonkers. Because, and especially this new moon is going to be a lot throughout this next 29 days, because Uranus is stationing direct. So the new moon is like this burst of energy, and there's several big things about it. Number one, Uranus, which is the modern ruler of the sign of Aquarius, is stationing direct, in direct motion. When a planet changes direction, its energy is intensified 5 days before and 5 days after. Now, it's an optical illusion, but because of where it is in relation to the sun and the solar system, it's close, like it's closest to Earth, and its energy in its cycle as it goes around the sun, and its energy is intensified. And 23 degrees of Taurus, that's where it's stationing, is like a branding iron. There's an astrologer who called it a branding iron, where it's like putting the brand, you, in that point and intensifying the energy. Well, unfortunately, that's the current president's midheaven. So we're seeing all these Uranian things. Uranus rules, it's a great awakener, so it can awaken you to things, different ways of being. And it is the planet of shocks and awe. It rules sudden upheaval, revolutions. In Congo yesterday or the day before, a rebellion has broken out where the people are attacking foreign embassies. Jupiter, which rules foreign affairs, long distance travel, is stationing to go direct on Tuesday, the 4th, whenever that is. So it's at the degree already. Jupiter's at 11 degrees of Gemini. Uranus is at 23 degrees of Taurus. They're both barely moving. So look at your chart and see if you have stuff there. But let's focus on Uranus. So that's the rebellions, like unexpected chaos in India, there was a stampede at some event where a bunch of people have died. That's Uranian. And yesterday, Mercury and Pluto met in Aquarius. So all these people are gathering at this Aquarius rules the collective. Pluto, death, rebirth, its intensity. And yeah, you can just see a crowd, a group of people, for whatever reason, they were being transported or walking or what have you, and this sudden upheaval, Uranian upheaval, where there's a stampede. So those are two examples. In the U.S., we had this whole, I wrote a post about it, so I don't want to get too into it, this DeepSeek, which is this new AI model from China. So this is Uranus. It's like it came out of nowhere, seemingly, with this innovation. Uranus rules innovations, where they make this AI model for a lot less money than we've been doing in the United States. So the chip manufacturer, NVIDIA, they're acting like their chips are diamond crusted, and people have bought into this. Their stock lost 600 billion. I put 600 million in my post by accident, but it was billion with a B. So there's, boom, all this wealth just evaporated into thin air. That's Uranian. And then yesterday or the night before, the administration said we're pausing all federal funding for grants and things like that, sending the country into pandemonium. There was an announcement, Mercury, that affected millions of people, Pluto and Aquarius, in a very bad way. And yeah, pandemonium, chaos, and it's probably intentional to make people scared and destabilize them. So yeah, a judge blocked it till Monday. So this is really interesting because, okay, so Venus rules money, and it met Uranus by sextile on Sunday. So Uranus also rules reversals. So you think you're getting your Medicare things paid for, and these are government programs around healthcare. People who rely on like food stamps and stuff, all of a sudden were put into chaos. They may not be getting their money. The judge delayed it till Monday. And on Monday, Venus enters the sign of Aries in detriment. So, we'll see what happens. But like everybody's on pins and needles wondering if they are going to be able to get their funds. And I wonder if I think they'll go forward, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I need to think about that more. What does it mean that Venus is going into Aries in a sextile with Pluto, and Jupiter stationing direct? Yeah, the court case is delaying this chaos. So we'll see what happens. But it's a wild time. We need to stay grounded and do the best we can with all of this chaos. I wanted to write down my A, B, C, and D and then see what everybody said. I know A was the Twilight Zone. Twilight. And then it was Oz. And then B was Oz. C was, hopefully someone put them in here. Hey, Bay Rose. Oh, you're in India right now. Thank you. The lipstick is from Black Girl Sunscreen. And the CEO, Shantae, I was on her radio show, and my radio episode will be dropping on Sunday. Shamelessly Shantae, so I'll put a link to it. I had such a great time going to LA and taping this episode, and she gave me a beautiful grab bag with all these sunscreens and lipsticks, and I love this lipstick. I love her lipstick. So I'll put the color in the thing. Okay. Suck. Oh, you say suck it up, Buttercup. Okay. Go. Manifester, I'm not worried about us with taking over, yeah, Canada at this point. Okay, hi Wendy B, nice to see you. Yes, we can do hard things, absolutely. Hi Mary, hi Ashley. Yes, we can do hard things. Oh, the recall on Lay's chips. There's something about the milk in Lay's chips where, and milk comes from cows, and Uranus is stationing direct in Taurus. This, the sign that the bull is the glyph. Yeah, Lay's potato chips can kill you, apparently, potentially. And they recalled a bunch of them. And there's some chocolate recall too. Chocolate's made with milk as well. So yeah, there's food recalls. That's South Node in Virgo plus Uranus stationing direct. And Kennedy is testifying today to be head of health and human services. And he has that voice thing, and Uranus is stationing direct at 23 Taurus, which is within 3 degrees of Algol, the beheading star. So and Taurus rules the throat. And so we're literally seeing someone talking who has a health condition that impacts their voice box and their throat as Uranus is stationing direct. So yeah, you're seeing it in so many ways. So Wendy B, Uranus is on your ascendant. What are you becoming aware of? What's coming to your conscious attention? Be really mindful about your surroundings tomorrow, Wendy, with a 23-degree, I'm going to pull you a card for you. Something to be aware of about Uranus stationing direct on your ascendant. This is, it cannot be stated how big of a deal it is. And so this is going to be your last hit. So there's been a 3-part story. You probably already know what it is about this. Oh, I got to hurry. I got an interview at 10:30, but I want to do this for Wendy B because Uranus is stationing on your ascendant. This is directly impacts your one-on-one relationships with love partners, business partners, open enemies, because that's the 7th house. It's opposite. Like you may be wanting freedom and liberation from something. What are you liberating yourself from would be my question to you. Ooh, and with Venus, Neptune coming together, is there some indulgence that you need to tame? That's what's coming to me. That you may become aware of, like if you go out Friday night and it's like, oh my God, why did I eat that ice cream or whatever? So I got movement. So what kind of movement are you needing in your life? This is from Wisdom of Avalon. There's something pulling you forward. Where are you going? Now, drive carefully. Check your blind spots because there's blind spot stuff coming up when you're driving. Don't change lanes without fully checking your blind spots. Okay, that's what I get for you. Ooh. And underneath it all is fear. False evidence appearing real. So think about those those with Uranus stationing direct on your ascendant. Bayrose, his people who are on SNAP benefits were flipping out yesterday. That's that's like welfare, like when you get food subsidized from the government. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Martina from France. Martina thinks I look elegant today. Yeah, I'm having an interview, so I wanted to class things up a little bit. Yes, the Kumbh Mela in India. Yes. Oh, you like Deep Seek, Nadia? Yeah, I don't want I'm hesitant to do that because of the Chinese influence. Yeah, the largest religious gathering in the world. Millions of people dipping in holy water on an important day during the new moon. Yeah, I would not be there. Hey, Karen. I would not be there because I don't like crowds in general. Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Karen. Oh, people like, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you're worried about your student load, Sam Fern. Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah. I'd stay worried about that as much as you can. But sometimes you just need to give things up to a higher power and ask for, okay, if something happens, ask the universe. Today, there's a new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign of our hopes and our dreams. Ask the universe, ask God, your guides, goddess, whatever your higher power is, to help you. Okay, if this becomes a problem, let me find those resources elsewhere in order to be able to make this not impact my life at all. Yeah. Buy a lotto ticket. I wouldn't be surprised if someone won a huge jackpot with Uranus stationing direct. Sudden changes. It can be a great change, like you meet someone and fall in love. That could be what's coming up. Amy B, you're walking. Oh no, it was Wendy. If you're single, I don't know if you're single or not, but walking, and then you bump into someone, you're doing movement, you bump into someone, you have some fear, you're scared. Ooh, but then you look at them and they're so good looking, like a snack. And then you just start up a conversation. You can change your life with a hello and maybe just slow down a little. Mars is retrograde. It's, it could be worse to meet someone with Mars, but Venus is exalted. We can make it work. What you're going to do with that Mars retrograde, you're not going to get intimate for a while. Yeah, you're going to really get to know each other. And yeah, that's what you could do. And you start up a conversation. Mercury is in Aquarius. You might say something a little witty or something, maybe you talk about DeepSeek or something else technological or something related to humanitarian things. And, next thing you know, you're having coffee and then going on texty. Next thing you know, you're in love. Maybe you have your first date where Venus, Neptune, and the North Node in Pisces are meeting on Saturday. It may feel like a dream, but you just want to you want to really get to know them. Don't fall for the okie doke. Yes. Because then Venus goes into Aries and then it's going to go retrograde. It can bring up all sorts of stuff to you for healing as you go through this new relationship. Good morning. Hi, Ashley. Oh, happy New Year. Yes. Oh, you have Uranus in your first house. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, crazy and unexpected. Yes, that's what Uranus is. And it's like it's a buzz. Okay. Oh, you'll DM me about how accurate my pool is. Yes, please let me know, Wendy. Please let me know. Yeah. Stay away from big. Yeah. Yeah, I do have lyrics today. Oh, yeah. Okay, I better pull these cards because, you're single. Okay, now get ready. Uranus is often involved when people, meet people. Yeah. Oh, it's been happening to you too, Ashley. Okay. Okay, good. Take it slow because there's a lot about illusions and delusions that may not be. Everything is not what it seems like. Yes. Okay, so wait, what did I say? I said Oz, the Twilight Zone, Dante's Inferno was the last one. No, the last one was nothing. What are you talking about? Everything's hunky-dory. Hunky-dory. Okay. I'll have to remember what the third one. Oh, Behind the Orange Curtain. So that was A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Okie dokie. So this is intended to help people have something to help you when things feel so out of control that, oh my God, yeah. What are we going to do? If you work for the government, I mean, oh my goodness, the crisis is real. But people were given the opportunity to take, I don't know if it's legal, to take a severance where you get paid through September. September 21st is the solar eclipse. I think it's the 21st at 29 degrees of Virgo. Virgo rules people who do the work, the employees, the union people. Oh, that's another Uranian thing. Amazon store in Philadelphia unionized, the first one in the country yesterday or the day before. Yeah, so there's lots of Uranian things going on. Unions, yeah. So we'll see. Does Bezos close that store? We'll see what happens. Okay, let's get to the cards. But before we get to the cards, I'm having a free event on February 9th, which is we're going to be talking about the nodes and how to work with them for the best. And it's going to be more spiritually focused rather than about the current astrology. Although we'll get into it rather than world events. Yeah. Hey, Jess. Yeah, so sign up at the link in my bio. There's that. I'm also talking for Kepler College. If you're in Sacramento, I'm doing an event. Ooh, my mentoring for OPA is full, but yeah, I'm going to be teaching astrology. I need to do the stuff starting February 27th. So a class is coming too. Okay, and as always, come book a reading or get a package. I now have 3, 6, or 12 sessions at a discount you can get. Okay. Oh, Amazon is closing in Montreal because they're trying to unionize. Oh, wow. And they're trying to unionize, I should say, because. Oh, and listen to Caroline Kennedy recorded a video about her cousin, and she said exactly what I said when I looked at his chart. After that bear incident, I got, never mind, I won't talk about it, but I got sadist and narcissist, and that's exactly what she said. I know people love him, but that's what I got when I looked at his chart in relation to that bear on the bicycle in New York City. Real dark stuff underneath that shiny surface. Okay, anyway. See, this morning I woke up and I was like, I know why the caged bird sings. I mean, I have kept myself under wraps for 50 some years and now I can't shut up. I had something to say and I said it. Okay now. Oh, now. It's my opinion for entertainment only. Okay. We're using the Clairvoyant Oracle by Belinda Grace and Taryn Ellis. And I know people love this man and maybe he's done good with some of the stuff, but there's some real darkness there. Oh, okay. Well, you can go to my YouTube and watch my video, and you'll see when I look at one of the things. It was the Mars, Saturn. It was like 5 different ways in the chart. There were things that indicated a love of violence. And, yeah. I didn't say it all, but you can look at my facial expressions when I'm saying something. I'm like, oh, never mind. I went on. There was something there that, yeah. There's South Node Uranus in the 12th. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. This is my personal opinion. This is my intuitive hit, what I got looking at it. Yeah. And someone could have the same chart and not be like that, but a little bit of there was other, yeah, it's a whole combination of things. That's what I got. Okay. And it doesn't necessarily mean, and sometimes you get, I had this one client who I looked at his chart, I was like, is this person a serial killer? And no, they wrote murder mysteries for a living. So things show up a lot of different ways. But yeah, that's how they manifested the things that could have indicated a detachment from emotion that enabled, like, yeah, violence. Yeah. They were a perfectly nice person. Okay, let me stop talking and pull these cards so I won't be late. Ooh. Okay. We're going to start with Aries. And yes, I've said too much. It's Uranus stationing direct. I have Uranus at my IC in an air sign Libra. And yeah, I'm sure somebody's going to be defending their hero. Please save it. I know how much you love him. And yes, he's done some, maybe brought some attention. And I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best, that there'll be wonderful improvements to our health care system. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Okay. Okay. So it's Belinda Grace, the clairvoyant oracle. And we can agree to disagree. You know, not everybody has to like all the same people. Ah. Okay, Aries. Ooh. Aries, you got Kuthumi. Kuthumi is an ascended master who maybe you can call on. Let me read this from the book. It's number 14. Kuthumi is an ascended master of the highest level, an amazing, powerful being who can be an incredible force for transformation and good in your life. In the many years that Kuthumi has honored me through my work, he has often appeared at a time when clarity is needed. He's never one to mince words. He is a master of straight talking and getting right to the core of the issue. I think Kuthumi was coming through my Aries moon when I made my comments. If you draw this card, Kuthumi is declaring to you that there is an area in your life that needs clear thinking and action now. So think about that, whether you're an Aries sun, moon, or rising. That's what you're listening. You get 3 cards. Sun, moon, and rising. Yeah, I should have said that. We all have areas in our life we can procrastinate about, hoping if we ignore the problem, it will simply go away. That's not happening, okay? So if your finances are a mess, a relationship in trouble, or a health needs a major overhaul, then Kuthumi will help you with these things and more. Ask him to come and he will be there in a moment, steadfast. So Aries, yeah, Mars is retrograde. Maybe you're having trouble. Mars rules Aries. And it's the planet of action, is retrograde in Cancer. So squaring your Aries placements where you may feel like stalled, delayed. That's what retrogrades bring. Delays, stalls. That, yeah, you may be delayed and hesitant to move. So call on Kuthumi, yes, for wisdom and clarity. Okay, straight talk. Maybe you'll need to be a Kuthumi for someone else. Aries are good for straight, direct talk. Taurus. Friendship. So, Wendy, you got Uranus on your ascendant. Maybe there's some story about friendship, about moving away or moving towards friends. But yeah, Taurus, if you're feeling a lot of internal upheaval, this can be your friends and your network can be really helpful for you to help stay grounded. And as a Taurus people, it's an earth fixed sign, or often like a rock for others. You may be called on to be a rock for someone. Yeah. Okay. For Gemini, heart-mind balance. So important for Gemini. Jupiter is in your sign and is turning to grow direct. Now, Jupiter is a planet of abundance. It invests in, it's a benefic, but it can also signal too much of a good thing or too much. It makes everything bigger. So if you're anxious, you'll just get more anxious with Jupiter. But if you're doing things that are putting you positive routines, Jupiter will amplify the blessings that they offer. So to me, this is about getting calm, getting centered. When you feel yourself spiraling, use your breath, use your mind. Channel Tina Turner in that movie, What's Love Got to Do with It? After Ike, it had been the chaos of that marriage where she was constantly under assault, that she went to the Buddhist temple and did the I yum yum yum, whatever her thing was. And she brought herself she brought herself into a state of peace using powerful tools like meditation. You can use yoga, you can use walking in nature, whatever it is that helps you stay grounded and helps you bring your heart, your mind, and your soul into balance. And don't ignore, because you could come to like when Jupiter's stationing, it can be a lot. But then it's stationing direct, so good things can potentially be coming if you have anything around 11 degrees of Gemini. Or look at 11. What do you have at around 11? That's where Jupiter is acting by different aspects depending on the sign. Okay, we don't have time for all that. Ooh, Cancer, wisdom. And look at this. There's a mother with a baby. Cancer, wisdom. Let me see what this says in the book. Ooh. I'm going to push it right to the edge. Okay. Wisdom. Many people seem to believe they don't have the necessary wisdom to improve their lives and make a positive impact. Self-doubt and the belief that the answers are out there can cause us to forget that a natural wisdom lies within. Cancer, you're very intuitive, whether you're a sun, moon, or rising. I'm a Cancer rising. Mars retrograde is in our sign, so it's like kicking stuff up. It can be kicking up some of the internal fears or internal upheaval. But I have noticed the day Mars retrograded back into Cancer, I realized my energy was back. I had been dealing with a lot of fatigue and shoulder pain and other things. And then I started hormone therapy, the estrogen replacement, at beginning of December, and it took about a month. So when Jupiter and Gemini was squaring Saturn, I was like, ooh, because Gemini rules the shoulders, Jupiter heals, and it's like if doctors are Jupiterian. And did I say Gemini rules the shoulders? Gemini rules the shoulders. And Saturn, that Saturn square is like, that chronic pain, but started to feel better. Now, by the time Venus and Pisces squared Jupiter, because Venus and Pisces, Pisces, a medication that meant to benefit me, squaring Jupiter and Gemini, helping my shoulders, the pain was gone. That was like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, oh my God, the pain's gone. My energy's back. I'm back in Pilates, blah, 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 blah. So what wisdom do you have within you? I just got totally distracted on a complete tangent that didn't really, sorry. But just to say, Mars can be helping you gain new wisdom about things and about taking action. Like me, Oh my God, this was so interesting. Like this big, humongous company, like invited me to come do this a pop-up event. And then I said yes, and we were planning to meet. And then they were like, oh, we decided not to have you. And I'm like, what happened? Like within a day. So I don't know if I posted something. Yeah, I posted about the stock market thing. So I don't know if it was that or something else. And then I was like, well, should I just silence myself? And I decided no. And this morning I woke up thinking, I know why the cage bird sings. And this cage bird is not caged anymore. Uranus and Jupiter came to my Mercury. And I'm singing like, hopefully not the canary in the coal mine. But anyway, let's keep going. Blessings for Leo. Yes, Leo, blessings. Count all your blessings. What can you do to, despite, and especially Leo's very early degree Leo placements with Pluto opposite Leo, it can feel like a lot. And you're also having your full moon in 2 weeks. So this is a really great time, Leo, to be mindful of what's going on with the sun opposite you in the sign of Aquarius. Spotlighting all of this. Oppositions come in through other people. Think about all the people in your life that are a blessing, how they've helped you and give you more ease in life. That's what I'm getting. Count your blessings. Yeah, because there's energy really. And how you, like Leo's the performer, Aquarius is the audience. So a lot of stuff about your communication may be coming to your conscious attention because Mercury met Pluto, which brings up our shadows. Yeah. What we our fear, how we behave, and how it impacts others, all that kind of stuff. For our highest good and healing. Okay. Ooh. So for Virgo, oh, this is so important. Virgo, you got Ascended Master. So Virgo is an archetype of Virgo is the priestess, and it's still, I think, at 29 degrees. It might have moved to 28 degrees, but the South Node is in your sign until July of 2026. Clearing things out wherever the South Node is in your chart, and it's most impactful to Virgos because it's their sign. It is digging stuff up in that house, making you aware of it in order for healing and recognition. So, and maybe change, adjustments. So this is a great, like, who is your favorite Ascended Master? What do you need help with? Call on them and really create a relationship, whether it's Quan Yin or whoever. Yeah, that's what this is. For when, what do I need to know? Or pull a card. What does my Ascended Master, who's most connected to me, want me to know? Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lara. Uranus direct in your first house. Notice if you get a pimple or something, or Taurus, is there any, like, really protect your health? Like Uranus direct could be like, I feel fine one day, next day I've got like a cold or something. So protect your health and notice what's going on internally with you. I mean, Uranus goes retrograde and direct every year of your life. This is a good thing to track what is going on when it goes direct. It's been in Taurus for the last 7 years. So, yeah, what's been going on when it goes direct? See if you notice anything. See what you are awakened to about your physical health. It may be like you drink something with milk in it or something, and you're like, ooh, oh, I feel a little gassy. You may uncover that you're getting somewhat lactose intolerance, or something food you're more sensitive to. Oh my God, I gotta let him know I'm running late. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Because I have to finish these cards. Okay. Let me tell him. Oh, it's okay. It's an internal. Okay. I'm here early. I'm late to my interview with someone I know really well, so they'll give me some grace. I hope. Okay. We got to speed this up. Okay. Libra. I pulled love. So, Libra, this is what you're here to do. You're here to relate to other people, and bring a fairness and balance. Like, lead with love, and you may have to fight for love, is what I'm getting. Venus is going opposite you. Somebody may be Venus and Aries could be there a long time. Ooh, somebody may be sending you flowers or something. Or like showing you kindness, but also like reciprocity. How can you bring more love into your life? That's what I want you to think about. This is an absolute mess today. I got to figure out how to even. Okay. I got to hurry. Okay. Scorpio, happiness. So when the rough tough gets going, think about what makes you happy, Scorpio. What are the things that bring you joy, make you happy, and whatnot? I gotta tell. I'm running 5 minutes late. Okay. Happiness, Scorpio. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I might be okay. Okay. For Sagittarius. Peace. Peace be with you, Sagittarius. How can you cultivate peace? I think for Sagittarius, one of the best ways, if you live somewhere where you can get out in nature and go for a walk, and the air is okay, and it's not too cold, that can be a great thing to do. Or you can do one of these meditation things. You can just go on YouTube or Insight Timer to is it ocean sounds or wind blowing through trees, whatever it is. What can you do to get yourself still? Your chart, your ruler, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, is slowed down. It's been at 11 degrees. It's crawling backwards to go direct on the 4th. So you'll get your forward motion then. It'll take a little bit to kick up and get going. But yeah, especially if you've been feeling glum or anything, you may find that joyful energy comes back. But can you be at peace? Yes. Rewards for Capricorn. This is a great time to think about what happened during that Capricorn new moon that gave you blessings, or what work reaped rewards for you. Let me see if there's anything else I can say real quick. Relax, celebrate, and allow yourself to reap some rewards from all the positive actions you've been putting out into the world. Yeah, take a step back with Uranus and do that. Okay, Aquarius is prosperity. Oh, I love this. Pluto's in your sign. You're ready to make power moves or feel powerless. So we don't want to feel powerless. We want to feel like, ooh, what are the power moves we're going to make? And you can take time to think about it. Uranus is your modern chart ruler. It's stationing direct. If you've been feeling slow, you may find like you get inspiration. So I want you to be journaling, Aquarius, about how do you want to bring more prosperity into your life. Okay. And Pisces, beauty. Are you ready for your close-up? The North Node is in Pisces. Yeah, it's giving you a boost. Pisces, the North Node is an amplifier. It's growth. This is your time to grow and shine. How do you want to grow? You want to probably not just grow your body in size. So keep that in mind. There could be an amplification of the desire to escape through, I've been eating more cookies and stuff, like a sugar as an antidote to this nonsense has been, but I'm going to go on a cleanse within the next week or so to get myself back together and just have some discipline. I had some yesterday. Anyway, very little, but beauty. Can you bring more beauty into your life? Get yourself some flowers, a new little something that makes you remember that beauty's in this world. A crystal to help protect and ground you from all this chaos. Okay, I gotta go. I'm 3 minutes late to my meeting. Oh my God, like I'm never late when I'm like one-on-one, but I am today. Uranus is stationing direct. It's unusual. Okay, take good care. I'll be back on Friday with Moon Zlotnick. We're going to talk about death charts for the cosmic conversation. Okay, take good care. Bye.